This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Well, good day. I'm Elena Rusk, and investigators are trying to determine what happened with a crash involving a Kern County Sheriff's deputy last night. It happened a little before 9 p.m. on Kentucky Street near Baker. According to deputies, the deputy was responding to a call for a failure to yield when the patrol cruiser crashed it with a truck. The impact sent the deputy's cruiser into a tree and then a fire hydrant. A witness tells 17 News the cruiser did not have its lights or siren on. However, KCSO says it's too early to determine who may be at fault. No one was hurt. Now to Kern's sober reality and the numbers in from this weekend's DUI checkpoint. It was put on by the California Highway Patrol late Friday night into Saturday morning. The CHP says they screened more than 300 drivers at Callaway and Holland Street in Northwest Bakersfield. 2 people arrested for driving under the influence. Now to your 17 Crime Watch. 16 people freed in a human trafficking bust in East Bakersfield. The youngest victim, just 8 years old. The Kern County Sheriff's Office has arrested 9 people in this case. The arrests happening on December 16th after a man began banging on doors in an East Bakersfield neighborhood. The KCSO says the man claimed he was smuggled here from Mexico and escaped from a home where he and 15 others were being held captive, including his wife and child. Deputies visited several other homes where they found the victims, 16 in all, who range from that 8-year-old to age 66. They also arrested 9 people, including 2 16-year-old boys. The suspects face several charges, including human trafficking, kidnapping, and criminal conspiracy. You can find a list of the arrests on our website, kgat.com. And Bakersfield police asking for help identifying a man who allegedly forced a woman into his car at gunpoint, then sexually assaulted her. According to the BPD, the assault happened on December 3rd on V Street, west of Union Avenue and north of Brundage Lane. The suspect, described as 5'6" to 5'10", with brown hair, green eyes, and a gray and brown beard. He drove a black newer model lifted pickup with wide wheels, according to police. Anyone with information is asked to call the BPD at 327-7111. Now to your 17 Court Watch. Convicted 3 years ago for the 1979 murder of a Bakersfield waitress, Prentice Foreman continues to proclaim his innocence and has asked an attorney to be appointed to investigate the possibility of further DNA testing in his case. Assistant District Attorney Joseph Kinzel says the request for an attorney, whether granted or not, does not impact Foreman's conviction or the prison term he's serving at a Salina Valley State Prison. A hearing is scheduled for next month. Foreman, now age 65, is serving 25 years to life for the murder of 18-year-old Dawn Coons. The body of Coons was found in January 1979. She was naked in her bathtub, her hands bound, a pillowcase over her head. Foreman wasn't charged until 2017, when semen taken from the crime scene was retested and returned a hit matching his DNA profile. Foreman claims he had consensual sex with Coons, but denies killing her. And Kern County is seeking volunteers to serve on the grand jury for a 1-year term beginning in July. The grand jury acts as an investigative body to ensure local governments operate efficiently and public funds are being used in the best interests of our community. It also hears evidence of public offenses and has the ability to issue criminal indictments. Jurors need to be at least 18 years old and must be available for 20 hours a week from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Members of the grand jury receive a daily stipend and are reimbursed for the cost of travel. The deadline to apply, March 3rd. To learn more, head over to kerncounty.com/government. And the Bakersfield Police Department launching a 30-hour course in an effort to build trust and support between the department and the community. It's called the Community Police Academy. According to the BPD, the course will provide information about the department's mission and services while educating the public on how the organization functions on a day-to-day basis. The academy will also include hands-on exercises that simulate real-world law enforcement situations. The Community Police Academy is 10 weeks with 1 3-hour weekly session beginning in February. The deadline to apply, Monday, January 2nd. You can learn more at bakersfieldcity.us.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our Comprehensive Care Center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
Well, not a 17 business news. High food prices continuing to hit consumers in the pocket. Inflation across the board appears to be slowing, but food costs are still high. One of the largest increases is the price of eggs, jumping just under 50% since this time last year, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Along with eggs, prices for other kitchen staples are also much higher than last year. Flour up 25%, milk is up 15%, butter up 27%. Of course, that means all of your holiday feasts and your baking going to be more expensive than ever this year as families come together this week for the holidays. And as Americans are hitting the highways for the holidays, a massive winter storm is taking shape, putting millions on alert for snow, rain, and frigid temperatures. NBC's Maggie Vespa has the latest from Chicago.
The holiday travel surge already underway here at O'Hare International Airport. 2.9 million people expected to come through this airport during the holidays alone. Nationwide, we're looking at a potential post-pandemic record. AAA, we know, estimating close to 113 million Americans will drive or fly 50 miles or more to be with loved ones during the holidays. So take all of those numbers and throw in a potential huge curveball. That massive winter storm building out west set to slam the Pacific Northwest, the Rockies, the Great Plains, all the way up into the Northeast with snow, wind, rain, ice, you name it. That could obviously, again, throw a huge wrench into travel nationwide. So already the airlines are preparing, United and American Airlines, waiving rebooking fees to allow people to navigate their flights around the worst of the storm's impact. And if you're hitting the roads, experts stress to check the forecast before you head out along your route at your destination to make sure you're not leaving during or driving into the worst of this storm.
You can be a holiday hero this season by donating blood at the Houchin Community Blood Bank locations. Houchin will be hosting a mystery ornament promotion beginning tomorrow, running through Friday, where donors have an opportunity to win Houchin swag, gift cards, and even a 50-inch TV. All whole blood, platelet, and plasma donors have the opportunity to participate in the giveaway after their donation. The incentive will be offered at all 3 donor centers and their mobile blood drives during business hours. You can learn more or make an appointment at their website, hcbb.com. The Westchester Kiwanis Community Service Club made a huge donation of $25,000 to Houchin Community Blood Bank. The club saying many of their members have been passionate about donating blood for more than 25 years. So this monetary donation, they said, is an extension of their commitment to saving lives. Houchin says the money will go toward reaching out to our community to educate, inspire, and encourage people to donate blood. And 17 News, of course, your local election headquarters. And a recount effort in one of the closest state Senate races ever is set to begin later this week. As we've been reporting, fewer than 24 votes separate incumbent Democrat Melissa Hurtado and Republican challenger David Shepard in the 16th Senate District race. Shepard petitioned for a recount of the ballots in Kern County, and today the elections office announced that recount will begin at 9 a.m. tomorrow. However, Shepard must pay for the recount in advance. The elections office says the public and organizations are invited to observe the process of the recount.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.